everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Drakengard 2 Weapon Stories. This time we're covering the Oror's Tales set. This set starts at Falcon Blade and ends with Lion Blade, even though we got Lion Blade first and Falcon Blade second. But without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Once, one of Sir Gizmor's men was caught attempting to steal General Oror's sword. When he was brought before his master, Sir Gizmor harshly reprimanded the knight and threatened to execute him. The knight pleaded, "I only wish to be more like General Oror." When Oror heard this, he interrupted Sir Gizmor and began to speak. This sword was crafted after the elfin myth of two brothers who became the gods of destruction. The older one was called Falcon and possessed the gift of knowledge. The younger one was called Lion and possessed the gift of might. They fought in a war between humans and elves. Using their gifts, Falcon and Lion brought mankind to its knees. But with the end of the war, there was no one left to test their skills against. So they continued their quest for knowledge and power. Eventually, Falcon gained the knowledge of the universe, and Lion cracked open the earth and sky with his fists. The brothers had become the gods of destruction, and the elves had no choice but to seal them in Heroes' Time. Using the lives and souls of millions, your crime is the same as the brothers. But in the name of my sword, Gizmor, I beg you, spare this man. And so the knight was spared, but I never forgot the darkness I saw in Gizmor's eyes that day. Violence, death, ruin. 18 years ago, Oror was a general in the army of the Union, and led his forces against the armies of the Empire. During one fateful battle, a catastrophe befell the world, and lightning rained down from the skies, killing Oror's men where they stood. Loss, starvation, disease. The heroes saved the world from chaos, and the war ended quietly. But the wounds caused by the catastrophe were felt by mankind for years to come. During that time, Oror traveled the world trying to bring hope to the people. Their pitiful plight broke his heart. Flags, armor, spears. Oror learned that the heroes had formed a band of knights, sealed the fire, and were now working to save the needy. Knowing that he could not save humanity alone, Oror willingly joined the knights. With knights under his command, he dedicated his life to saving as many people as possible. Death, love, hatred. Caught up in the internal politics of the heroes, Oror lost his life. Gizmor was the culprit. However, Oror did not hate Gizmor for his crime. His love for humanity would not permit such hatred, even of his murderer. And so Oror remained true to his way of life until death. I really like this set. It gives us more backstory on Oror, who we never actually meet in this game ever because he died before it. We learned how good of a person he was. So good that he can't even hate the person who killed him and ended his life, even though he knew it was him who did it. It's really sad. What do you guys think about this story? Tell me in the comments below.